Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Defense is coming after him. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fire to the right side, complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. To the air, it's Shaw. Looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs out of the 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Sure hands. It's Welch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle.
Has a pass to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Shaw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming out here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
So the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Roach. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatened. 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To throw, it's Shaw. Catch made on the right side. Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks through the tackler. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes a handoff. Big spin on the run. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Now they call a run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Dropping back. It's Shaw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the receivers got it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They keep him off balance with a run. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. Refuses to go down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Dropping back, it's Shaw. Finds his man. The defense has got it. The ball is loose. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time, That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Points in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think
out across the 20 to the 21.
just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Shaw. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking. Pass caught. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Well, you have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Breaks an open space. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers on the field, so let's see about the call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? So the offense declines the penalty after the big play.